Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Deja Vu, and I'm now bringing you the ace match of CJ Entus versus KTF MagicNs. This is going to be epic. It's going to be flash for KTF and effort for CJ, and this should be a really good game. Both these players are awesome, really good, and Flash needs no introduction. He is an OSL champion. He's got a GOM TV under his belt, 66% overall, and without him, KTF would be pretty much worthless. To put this in perspective, Flash is 40-13. Without him, KTF in their overall games is 40 wins and 73 losses. They are minus 33 without him this whole season. So he is pretty much all of their team, and the only reason they're winning games, to be honest. So it makes sense that they throw him out in the ace. Even though that's what 4GG and Luxury were supposed to do, take some pressure off of him, but they both lost in this, lost their sets this game, so he's being thrown out for the ace, and KTF is so dependent on him. Effort won his set in this game. He beat 4GG there on Outsider, so he's being sent out again to see if he can continue this and knock off Flash. This is going to be on Destination. This is not Destination. This is not Destination at all. Wow, this is definitely Heartbreak Ridge. Wow, sorry about that. This is definitely Heartbreak Ridge. I was reading the wrong thing on Team Liquid, and I thought it was going to be Destination, but it's going to be Heartbreak Ridge. And Effort's going to be in the 9 o'clock position, whereas Flash is going to be on the right side at the 3 o'clock position there. Heartbreak Ridge so far has actually been 7-4, Terran versus Zerg. Not enough games to really be significant or anything, but yeah, it has been slightly Terran favored. We'll see if that comes into play here at all. Although I did see some good play by Zergs here, taking advantage of some of the map artifacts, the top right or the bottom left, and either mining those out and signing some Zerglings that way, which is possible, or just putting the threat there really is of lurkers or something up there is good enough, because just by having that threat you force the Terran player to build a turret up there, or just send some units to that position, and then they'll have less elsewhere. So just by that simple moves like that are very effective. And looks like Effort's actually going to send out a drone scout here to check Flash out. He doesn't want to wait for his overlord at all. He wants to get as early a scout as possible, and this is probably to see whether or not it's going to be a mech build or a bio build, really. And yeah, he's going to get the early scout in, and he is, wow, that drone looked like it was confused there for a couple seconds there, but it fixes its trajectory. It's headed back to Flash's base. We'll see what Effort does here. I do like Mutalisk on this map. I think Mutalisk work really well because they can harass the ridges behind the natural expansion, and then they also there's a lot of ridges and things in the middle of the map, and it's just mobility is really useful on this map. I feel more so than in a lot of other maps, than in some other maps. And hatchery going down there, 12 hatchery down for Effort there, his natural expansion, and his drone being harassed by this SCV. His drone might actually go down, but the SCV might go down as well. Crazy little fight here. That drone took a bonus hit there, actually took another hit there, and he's just gonna try and wander that around and see if he can give the HP back so that we can start fighting again. Effort having fun with this drone. I'm sure that's gotta be like one of the more fun things to do. Actually, you know what? I know it's one of the more fun things to do when you have a little worker and you're just harassing the crap out of the other person's worker. It's a great time. It actually is a lot of fun. And the barracks is down, refinery is already down, so this is going to be a mech build of some form. And there's the factory. Factory is down, so Effort sees all of this. Effort knows everything that's going on. He's got a full scout on Flash. He knows exactly what's coming. Let's see what he decides to do, whether he decides to go for a Hydra build or a Muta build or just expand everywhere build. I do enjoy the expand everywhere build. Here you have a mechanized force that I probably can't beat for a while, but you know what? I'm going to be in so many places that it doesn't matter because you won't be able to stop me. But I do enjoy the expansion build. It looks pretty sweet, and I think it's effective, I think, against the mech build, especially on this map because there are so many different pathways and you have to go around to a lot of different areas in order to... What the heck is going on here? So Flash is mining out the bottom left minerals, and Effort is putting a hatchery right in his choke between his main and his natural, so his forces cannot move from his main to his natural or from his natural to his main. So he's blocking himself off. I wonder if he's going for some crazy tech here or something, and or if he's got to have some sort of crazy plan here for this. And Effort actually sending a drone down to the bottom left, and he sees the SCV mining out those minerals, and they might have a little scuffle here. but it looks like Flash was just running away. That's what it looked like to me anyways. We'll see if they're still fighting. Nope, they're still fighting. But it looks like Effort has the advantage right now, and Effort also throwing down a creep colony on his natural expansion, so he's going to stop any sort of a harassment from this vulture that's been produced. That was definitely good by him. Sometimes you do see players forget that sunken colony or put it in a bad spot, and the vulture can get a run by it, and that is always really, really bad if you're Zerg, because even a single slow vulture, if all there are Zerglings, slow Zerglings and drones, it'll just get a ton, an absolute ton of kills. And that mineral field is almost mined out. If Flash goes back, you can probably mine it out pretty soon. He has an SCV in position to do so, and Effort doesn't really have any forces. That hatchery at the gap there was finished by Effort, so there is pretty much a complete block. There might be room there for drones and Zerglings possibly, but I don't think Hydralisks or Lurkers or anything bigger than a Zergling or a drone is going to get through there at best. So he's going to be focused on the air here, and this Overlord in the main of Flash is going to go down to a Marine, and Flash is microing for fun just to take it down, and that starport has finished. We'll see whether it's for rates or for dropships. And yeah, and this mineral field is just about mined out at the bottom left, and Effort is ready with a bunch of Zerglings and drones to take down the vulture as soon as it comes through. He does see this coming, so he knows exactly what's coming. Hopefully he does this right, and that vulture just gets completely surrounded. And the vulture is coming through right now, and no, bad timing by Effort. He timed it a little bit off, so the vulture gets a Zergling kill. It's going to get another drone kill here. Now this is going to be really, really hard for Effort to take down this vulture. It kills another Zergling, and it's just going to sit here and mic around, unless, of course, Flash forgets to micro it for a second or something, which he did there and took a couple hits. But all the Zerglings go down. There's still one vulture there, and a Hydralisk den has been produced, so he's probably getting some Hydralisk out right now, but he needs to watch out for that ramp. A dropship is moving out now for Flash. He's going to go towards the main, and he doesn't, since Effort can't reinforce his main with the troops from his natural, he might be in a little bit of trouble here. And that vulture is picking off drones at the natural expansion there. Didn't get any kills, but it damaged a lot of them. And Hydralisks have been produced, and they're ready to intercept this dropship. I don't know if he saw that or if it's just lucky or what, but the dropship is going to drop off some vultures here, and then they're going to go in, and we'll see how the Hydralisks deal with it. One drone does go down to the main mineral line, and they're going to try and block off these vultures. That was a great block by the drones. They blocked off the vultures from moving, and I don't know, the vultures do get out. The vultures got away from that block. Two vultures are still wandering around, and they are speed upgraded now, so they're going to be even harder to take down, even with Hydros, because the Hydros probably are not speed upgraded yet. Yeah, they aren't, absolutely not speed upgraded. One of the vultures does go down, and the second one does look like it's going to go down. There it goes, yeah, the second one does go down. And dropship being reloaded with vultures. We'll see if he decides to drop immediately, or possibly if he wants to wait a few seconds, he could, the Hydros might be repositioned, then he can go in again. But it looks like he's just going to go for an immediate drop right now, and see how much damage he can continue to do and keep the pressure on. And he's going to try and pick off these gas drones maybe, and he's going to charge in there, and he gets one drone, he gets a second. He gets a second drone there, and he still has two vultures left, so we might even be able to get a third drone here if he gets it right. But now only one vulture left, and a bunker has been put at the natural for Flash. Flash does have that command center up and running. So the bunker has some Marines in it for some